here. About to get it started in a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you too long, but you know we gotta chop it up. I got stuff to do later, but sorry y'all see me lick my fingers on camera. My fault. Just being human. My fault. But yeah, you know I'm gonna bring the law tomorrow. This one I'll probably release probably about probably the same time I do every time, either 1:30, 2 o'clock. But yeah. Yesterday I was telling y'all that what I was telling y'all. I was telling y'all pretty much, hold on. Damn. I was telling y'all damn, I just had it, but this what I'm eating fucked me up, so damn. Oh, I was asking y'all when was the last time you was saying you was proud of your stuff, and I was asking y'all when was the last time such and such and such, right? But Thursday with the hell, y'all. That's the title. Thursday with the hell, y'all. We got water. I'm trying to make my version of banana chips because I can't eat bananas in front of people because y'all be weird. But we here. We here. Gonna put the gas in there too, you already know that. But yeah, man, I was just thinking really to myself, honestly. I've been thinking about this for a few days, so I made a TikTok off of it. That's the one thing I have been thinking about, but it's another thing I've been thinking about. But I'm gonna get to it all soon. I'm just trying to see who gonna all be in here for a little split second. Let people get in here, cause you know it's like a little delay on my audio and shit. But yeah, I'm talking about. But I was telling, matter of fact, I'm gonna put go ahead and get the gas out of the way. But yeah, I was saying, I hope y'all can hear me for real. I was saying, never in my life have I ever trusted a motherfucker that came up to me like this. Hey, boss man, I got some. No. Boss man. No. I appreciate you, boss man. I really good looking out. I appreciate you. Just never trusted them. I don't know why. I don't know why. It just, I'm telling them just pretty much just, hey, maybe you gotta change your approach with that one. But no, if you don't know the person's name, just be like, hey, how you doing? Hey, what's up? But don't ever say that boss man shit though. I think it ain't gonna get you nowhere. Hey, boss man. Like, it's always the same type of nigga. What's up with you? What's up? But I'm telling you, it's like always the same type of nigga. It's always like you either an older nigga with a tall tee on. What's up? It's either older nigga with a tall tee on and that panel hat. I know what that panel hat, that black or white panel hat, or whatever color it's gonna be. That's saying that shit, or it's just a nigga you can't really identify his age, but you know he's aging in life, right? And you know he gonna either ask you for something or got some type of thing going. But don't ever pull up that, hey boss man, boss man. Don't, bro. It is 2026. What are you, a slave? What? Why do y'all do that shit, man? Bro, I'm telling you, I never, on my granny, on my cousin, both of my cousins, all three of my cousins, I never trusted that shit. I can't, I don't know why, bro. That shit it just seems like a recipe or startup for a disaster, bro. Like, now I can't say I interacted with some of them, but like, like, if it was by like the barbershop, I did interact with a few of them, right? Cause he right there after I got a fresh cut and I'm feeling generous, right? But other than that, get your ass on. Get your ass on. Get your ass on, buddy. Right. But anyway, man. Thursday, what the hell, y'all? Hell, y'all. Dang, I ain't expect this boy to be that big, but it's finna be. We finna get to that. Really need to hurry up. Cause like I said, I got a little move to make. Yeah, got a little mood to make. We good though. But yeah, I hope everybody Thursday going good so far. You know, cause I don't know what y'all do. Man, nah, it's not the time for this fuckery. Did he say fuckery? Yes. I'm Jamaican. I have to. Like, you ain't never hear a Jamaican say fuckery. You missing out. A Jamaican saying fuckery might be some fuckery. It'd be like the funniest shit ever. But yo, I'm gonna say this last piece or after I smoke the boy. Alright. Hey, boss man. Boss man, let me out. Oh, why that shit just. It's just one of those times, bro. Like, it's like, why is it your approach? Why is it, I get you don't know my name. I understand that you don't know my name. But you just can't be like, hey, how you doing today? Or, hey, can I interest you in something? Like, just immediately, boss man. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Just change your approach. Just change your approach, man. I think that's what it is, man. I think this one gonna be a good one though, cause off the light, first light is still, you know. But Thursday, what the hell, y'all? But I'm gonna tell you what's funny though. Since we talk about shit that I'm, so I had a god brother. I have a god brother, right? I don't know how he doing now. Last time I seen him, to my bros, I was like, yeah, good to see it. But the reason I'm mentioning him is like, have y'all ever met somebody that just be in a friend circle and they just always say hell yeah, hell. They don't say nothing else. They just be like hell, hell. Y'all ever met somebody like that? Hell yeah. That's what look. It's a couple niggas. Hell yeah, I do know somebody the whole time it's them, right? Bro, so my God, bro. That nigga, like, we had met somebody like that, and he was just like, bro, you can't be out there with that motherfucker, bro. And it's all that nigga, it's all that motherfucker was saying, bro. Like, just anything, come on, hell, shit, hell. But that's all I kept hearing. Hell, shit, right, hell. So it's just like, damn. Telling you, so Thursday with them. Hell, hell. But it's usually some Atlanta nigga though. Some Atlanta nigga or probably a nigga from Memphis too. I think Carolina be having niggas like that too. Probably Alabama as well, but yeah. Some Florida niggas too. But I'm in Florida, that's why I didn't really say that one first. But yeah. Thursday with hell. But yeah, man. Hell. It's about 10 minutes. I probably let it go at 20. We gonna see. Yeah, a little light bulb. I need to see how well it's going. Hell. But I'll eat some fruit, man. I'm telling you, I'm like a bat, but I'm gonna eat some fruit, man. I would say hell. Yeah. I'm gonna eat some fruit. Now that's one thing a nigga gonna do, man. Okay, I'll eat some fruit. You know? But that nigga was so vexed and mad about that shit. That's why I couldn't tell the whole scenario right now because of his profession, and I'm proud of him. But you talking about, because he was like, we were all naturally funny in the circle, but him and my cousin Chris, at that time they used to just, well, my brother too. So it'd be him, my brother, and like my cousin Chris, right? Like, they were funny naturally, but to really get them started, they would have to get pissed off. And once they like got pissed off, and it would just be like, bro, why are you this funny? And then I wasn't making it no better because I'm gonna add on to it. I'm gonna be like, hell yeah, that's what he said, bro. Hell yeah. Just so hell yeah. All the time. They ain't gonna do that to me because I'm hearing them out, but they mad all over again because they keep hearing hell yeah. But you talking about him, my brother, and Chris, when they got mad, because they were like funny, like, but it's just like they needed something to turn it on. Like, it just needed like kind of like a reason to like turn it on. But you talking about dying? Funny, bro. I'm talking about, yeah. Yeah, God Brother T. I'm just calling that my God Brother T, bro. But you talking about funny when that nigga used to get mad? Bro, this is like, don't get me started on my brother or my cousin, bro. Cause like, my brother was the type of nigga that just played too much like all day. And the only reason he did that is because at any given moment that nigga would fall out of nowhere and take a nap. Any given moment. I thought I was bad at that shit. That nigga just be midday, you know, like he be like, alright bro, I'm finna go to the bathroom. Like, alright bro, you know, went inside, whatever, cause we playing basketball. I'm thinking he finna get some real ice cold water and bring it back or something. I don't know what he doing. And then come back, that nigga in there taking a nap. Be like, it's like, bro, that nigga either taking a nap or on the phone. He's like, bro, what you doing? But you talking about when he used to get mad. And I was there and not making it better. Yeah, that nigga was a different beast, boy. I'll never forget. We was chopping it up Saturday night like we used to do. There was this one girl. He was feeling. It was a few girls that he was feeling at the time, but it was this one that used to just get to him like all the time, no matter what. It was actually two like that, right? It was two of them. It was one he was dating, and he was the one he was trying to date, right? That's all I'm gonna say about that. Damn. So she was pissing him off because they were together, but they just wasn't doing what they was trying to do, I guess. They just wasn't on the same page. So they was together at this point. And nigga said, bro, listen, if she answer my phone call and we get on the phone and we start talking, then she get mad that I'm not paying attention to her, but she not saying shit. Two more times. I was like, two more times. Because the first time, I'm gonna be like, all right, you right, and then I'm gonna go to where I need to go, right? So we can talk. But that second time, and this is what he said, that second time, that nigga said, if this C Trisket long neck head ass bitch, C Trisket long neck head ass bitch, get me by myself when we not talking about shit or not doing shit, and she start talking to her family, it's over with. And And when that nigga said that, I was like, over with, G? Because that's what I called him. That's what I was like, over with, G? He was like, he looked me dead in my face and he was like, nigga, I'm letting the phone charge right now. I was like, oh, he's serious. Because that nigga never would charge his phone. He would just let that bit die and then hop on the house phone. I was like, oh, he's serious. He would let his shit die. No matter. He never had, he had chargers. He would steal your charger even. But charge his phone? Not until that bitch died. And he used to do it on purpose. But you talking about funny? That nigga said, see Trisket, long neck, having ass bitch. And that was the girl he was loving. So when he said that, I knew he was mad. And I was laughing about that shit for the whole, until I seen that nigga again. And we was playing basketball, right? And he went inside because she couldn't hear him because he was on the phone, right? And I guess she did that shit. And then came back probably like 30 minutes later. He was like, yup, my phone charging, bro. I was like, oh, damn. I was like, damn. What you talking about? Funny? See Trisket. Long, I think he said, see Trisket, biscuit, little head ass bitch. I think that's what he said. And we talking about that. And like, and it was so funny because that made him mad for the whole day. So I was getting laughs the whole entire time. Cause we used to just be cracking jokes and like when it was time to go to bed, cause we knew we had to get up for church and shit. We did, we had to, but the fact that he was mad and locked in the whole day, I mean, we were not stopping the jokes, and that shit there was time. And he was like, if I get to this mall, and then the bitch that was talking about she was gonna pull up, don't show, I'm not gonna care. But I do know one thing: she bet not try to contact me on Ooh. I was like, ooh, shit. I was like, ooh, G. He was like, yeah. She be trying to call. She be trying to call and chill on Ooh at night while my phone charging. And I was like, he finna get mad again. I was like, damn. Did you grab your phone? He was like, yup, fully charged. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh shit. Yeah. Get to the mall. We was walking, circling around like we was doing, cause that's what we was there for. Yo, the girl, we was having so much fun. I forgot the girl didn't show, or just she didn't show. Right? I think we was at the movies by this time. He was like, "Bro, I gotta go to the bathroom." I'm like, "All right, cool. You just gonna miss the movie?" He like, "Fuck it." He like, "All right." So I guess he went to go check his phone, see if she was there, or where she was at, or if she was coming through, whatever. Came back. He was like, "Well, let me go ahead and do it right now since I was talking about it." And he said, Uber notifications off. I was like, damn. Notifications off. Matter of fact, he was like, I'm finna uninstall it right now. He was like, dang, you lucky I don't got it with me. Cause I think he had it on his little iPod or something like that. He was like, matter of fact, you lucky I don't remember my password. So he was like, I'm just turning notifications off. He was like, bloop. I was like, damn. He's like, yep. Won't be on Ubu tonight. And then he said this in a loud movie theater. Everybody was like, well, a quiet movie theater. Everybody was like, he was like, yep, won't be on Ubu tonight. I was like, damn. What you talking about? That nigga is funny. It's like, if y'all think I'm funny and y'all meet my family, I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably top three. Top three. In my family, that's funny. Nah, okay. Well, alive right now, I'll say top three, top four. And the only reason it's four is because I'll probably lose to my mom. Like, but I, cause you talking about that nigga here, funny. Like, she funny, and it's so funny to me because growing up, I always had like a lot of cousins around, a lot of cousins, and every now and then my siblings would come around. Right? I said I was gonna stop it at 20, but matter of fact, I am. I'll probably tell that next time. I just gotta remember, but cause I do gotta get ready. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready early. My boy say we just stand ready, so we ain't gotta get ready. Try to catch a slip, and we done hit you already. Yeah. Yeah. We just stand ready, so we ain't gotta get ready. Try to catch a slip, and we done hit you already. Yeah. What you talking about? Funny? But no, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna go seriously. Like I have a lot of funny people in my family, but growing up, I didn't know most women, well, considered not really funny per se to certain people. And I can't say that. It was like, not all women are funny. And it's like I can't say that because like I said, I had a lot of female cousins, seriously, a lot of them. And just naturally, their mom was funny, their sister was funny, their other sister was funny, my grandma was funny, and then all my cousins, they were hilarious. And most of them were women. So I didn't know. I thought it was normal. I thought everybody was just naturally funny, and then some people just don't got it like that. And I was like, damn. But I grew up, and people was like, bro. I remember I had friends. And it was like, I don't see how y'all like her, but she's just not funny. Cause I had a homegirl, and she was so funny to me. She was funny to me, and then I had a couple of my cousins, that were still hilarious. And then when, like, I think one of my friends had met my cousin at some point. Like, one of my friends had met my cousin. He was like, bro, she's funny as hell. I'm like, my whole family like that. Like, her lineage or where she stayed at, family, like, all her sisters are funny. Her mom is funny. He was like, I used to women being funny like that, bro. Like, why she? I'm like, that's just who she is. And then her dad is funny and her mom is funny. And they'll just all day. And you got to be able to hang. But that's it. I'll tell y'all more later. I got to get out of here.